Hey there, coaches. Guess what? Tomorrow is your last day and you're completely done with the diamond in the rough training. I cannot believe how fast it's gone. Wow, it's crazy. So, our almost last topic is going to be about sending out a tool in various ways, and I'll explain to you what I mean by that. So, when I say sending a tool out, I mean a video that explains the coaching opportunity. That can be the video that I made for you guys to send out. That's in the Dropbox and the Sharing the Business Opportunity folder. I also have a video that I made from last year that tells a different story a little bit. Here comes my cat. When it comes to the coaching opportunity, that is on my website, getfitjess.com. And if you go to join my team, the video is under there. So if you guys want to share that, there's also lots of videos about the coaching opportunity available in the Coach Online office. If you go to the video library, and you'll see in there that they have videos about the coaching opportunity. Sorry, let me move my cat. So there's those. I highly encourage you, if you're comfortable, to make your own video about the opportunity. Maybe go through and watch my video and write some points down that you kind of want to cover. But what I do encourage you, if you're making your own, just make sure that you're sharing lots of stories about how the coaching opportunity can help people and going over kind of those objections that people will have, time objections, money objections, is this a pyramid scheme, stuff like that. So that's what I mean by sending out a tool. You want to be able, sorry, my cat is going nuts right now. You want to be able to can't talk, have something to send out to someone so that you don't have to word vomit on them. You don't want to talk too much. You want to be the one asking questions. There is a document in the Dropbox. Let me just open up Dropbox real quick so I can tell you specifically what it's called. We have an entire folder in the Dropbox, sharing the business opportunity. We have some flyers in there. We have some inviting tools. We have some scripts for an indirect invitation, which I'll talk about in a second. We have the coach application, the apprenticeship post in there, and then we have some flyers available for you too. So the resource that I was talking about was sharing the business opportunity, the PDF. That is in the inviting tools folder, and there's some other things in this folder that you can go over to. There's 4 different ways to share the opportunity, how to overcome objections with coaching, how to talk to your customers about coaching, the video that I made that I mentioned, which is also available on my YouTube channel, how to invite coach prospects to our training, and yeah, so the folder or the document that I was just talking about was called Sharing the Business Opportunity. It's a PDF. So make sure you go check that out. It's going to give you all the questions that you need to be asking people as you're talking to them about the coaching opportunity. Just as we're talking to challengers and using the 5-step sharing cycle, it's so important to ask all these questions. But like I said, you don't want to word vomit on them. You want to just be asking these questions and then, say, if I sent you a video that explains how all of this works, would you be willing to watch it and let me know your favorite part when you're done? So that's all you got to do, is just send them that resource. So there's different ways that you can do this. That document that I just mentioned, it's basically kind of like I copied and pasted what I say to people, so it sounds, genuine. It doesn't sound like it's a script. And what I encourage you guys to do with the scripts is take them and make them your own. Now, I don't mean take out all the questions that are so important to ask. I mean, make it sound like you. The stuff that I have written up very much sounds like me. I put lots of smiley faces and exclamation points and say girly and love and all that stuff. If you guys don't talk like that, I don't care. Take it out. Make it sound like you. But make sure that you're asking the important questions, because that's the whole reason why we have those scripts, is because if you're not asking the right questions and you're not getting to know their needs or goals, then they're not going to sign up for something that they don't think is going to benefit them. So make sure you go in there and follow that. That Sharing the Business Opportunity document is going to give you some ways to directly invite people to this opportunity. Now, as I mentioned, there's also a document in here, and this is more of an indirect invitation. So this is in the Sharing the Business Opportunity folder in Dropbox, and then there's a folder in that called Indirect Invitation. So what I did is I took some pictures from my, my notebook from the Eric Worre conference, on different ways that you can approach people. And this is going to be, like I said, in an indirect way. And what I mean by that is the direct way is just, telling someone, I think you're so motivating. You have a few kids at home. I know you would like to spend more time with them. You're already passionate about fitness. You're inspiring so many people. I think you make an awesome coach. Have you ever considered coaching before? That's a direct invitation. An indirect invitation is sending someone a tool or resource, but not saying to them, have you ever considered coaching? So the first document in the indirect invitation folder is called Jess Indirect Invite. So this is literally, I'm just going to read it to you. It's pretty quick. This is literally like a message that I sent to someone. Said, what up, homie? I need your honest opinion on something real quick. You have been such a great friend to me, and I really value your opinion. Right now I'm working on something big right now to do in 2014, and I made a video to explain it. I was wondering if I sent it to you, if you could give me your honest opinion so that I don't look silly sending it out to the world. Now again, you don't have to say something exactly like that. These photos are too small for me to look at without getting really close to the computer while I'm making this. I know you guys don't want to see me that up close, but they're in there. So there's other ways that you can send out a video to someone and say, hey, I really value your opinion. You've always been such a great friend to me. You're a great entrepreneur, employee, whatever they are. I would love to get your opinion on this video that I'm using for my business before sending it out to other people, and I would just love to see, what you think about it. If I sent it to you, would you take a look? It's that simple. And usually what I do with the indirect invitation after I send it to someone, I usually say, I know that coaching isn't for you. I know that you're completely happy with what you have going on and you're very fulfilled in your work that you're doing, which makes me very blessed to know you. But do you maybe know someone in their life that isn't as fulfilled as you and as fortunate as you with their job, and maybe they're looking for another way? So do you know of anyone in that type of situation that I could help? People are completely not going to be offended by that. The indirect invitation makes it a way to share the opportunity with someone if you're a little bit afraid of coming out directly and saying it. So I do encourage you to try both of those out. I try to do 1 direct invitation a day and 5 indirect, because the indirect is a little bit quicker. It's easier. You don't have to go through the whole forming process before you send it to them. So that's just what I do, not anything you have to do, but I do encourage you to use one of these 2 at least once a day, every single day, and you're gonna blow your mind of how much your business. That was weird. I moved my hand and all of a sudden the light came on in here. That was weird. You're gonna blow your mind of how your business is gonna grow if you do that 1 a day, every day. And then the last thing I just wanted to mention briefly is doing 3-way conversations with your coach prospects and using your upline coach as the third person. So this is something, my upline did not do this with me, but I've done it with some of my coaches on the team. We've done 3-way Facebook conversations. I've done a few phone calls, but it's just really a great way for your prospect to hear someone else's story and ask questions. And it's a great way for you to learn exactly how your upline talks to people about the opportunity and how they close people and answer people's questions and stuff like that. So that's really, it's seeing your upline do it, learning from how they do it, and then duplicating exactly what they do because it's working. So if you're wondering exactly how to, kind of approach a 3-way conversation, my coach Whitney would just, she would be in a conversation on Facebook with a coach prospect, and she would just say, hey, she would tell the prospect a little bit about me, my mentor Jessica, she's been doing this a little bit longer than me. She's been able to do X, Y, and Z with her business. She's an amazing person. I mean, I don't know if she literally said that, but, she said something nice about me and just said, I would love for you to get introduced to her because I know we've talked a little bit about coaching before. So would it be cool if I introduced y'all? And all she would do is start a 3-way Facebook conversation with me and the prospect, and I would just, kind of form them briefly and say, hey, like, it's so nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. And then after asking like a few initial questions, I would say, oh, so Whitney told me so much about you. I heard that you're interested in the coaching opportunity. What makes you interested in becoming a coach? And then I would go through the closing questions for the coaching opportunity, which, like I said, those are in that document called It's in the Inviting Tools folder within the Sharing the Business Opportunity folder. And the document is called Sharing the Business Opportunity. So if you scroll down to page 1, page 2, page 3. If you scroll down to page 3, it's going to ask, or it's going to give you all these closing questions. And these are the closing questions I took from Danny Johnson's conference that I went to, I guess it was already a year ago, First Steps in January of 2013. And I was top recruiter for 1 week in March after I implemented this exact thing. So I highly encourage you to go check out this document because, again, using these exact steps and questions made me top recruiter on one of the coach calls. So make sure you listen, or make sure you go check it out. The first question is, what makes you interested in coaching? The second one is, tell me more about that. The third one is, would you want to make a little bit of money or a lot as a coach? What I usually kind of say is not that money matters the most, but I want to be the best mentor that I can be for you to help you achieve your goals. The next question is, what would you want to use that money for? The one after that, at your current job, how long would it take you to earn that amount? And then the last one, would you want to start at the bottom and slowly work your way up, or would you like to be at the top and be positioned in a place to achieve success more quickly? So then you can see in this document that there's more things that I ask after that, like, they answer all the questions, they complete the application that you'll send them, which is also in the Dropbox in this folder. And then I'll just say, great, I'm so excited to have you join the team. You are going to X, Y, and Z, whatever their goals are. You're going to be an amazing coach. Can I walk you through the sign up now? And then after that, I just give you guys step by step of how I always highly recommend people starting off with a challenge pack, how I explain it to them, what I say, and all of that. So that's a resource that's there for you. And again, that's something that I used in the 3-way conversations. So if you're having trouble closing people, challengers or coach prospects, I highly recommend setting up a 3-way conversation with your prospects and your upline coach, because Whitney and I were able to recruit 4 or 5 coaches in a week for her when we tried this. So just as a review, remember that you need a tool to send out, and you need a tool as in a video about the opportunity, whatever you want to use, something in the online office, one of my videos, your own video, whatever you want to use. Use different strategies, the direct invitation and the indirect invitation, and use 3-way conversations. That is going to seriously change your whole business. So I'll include the links with this post for the stuff in Dropbox that I mentioned. Let us know if you have questions, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.